back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanny. Welcome. You probably saw my previous video on military packing, or it's probably my future video. I still don't know which one I'm gonna upload first, but since I will be out of town the rest of the week, I wanna record for you guys some videos for you guys ahead, so you guys can know that no matter what, I'm still dedicating time for you guys. I'm still dedicating time for my channel, and I want to share my experience with you and how I navigate through life. So obviously you guys know that I do U.S. Army Reserves, so that's my part-time, but I'm also a full-time preschool teacher. If you guys haven't checked that, then obviously feel free to check A Day in My Life Halloween edition video, or you can also check my classroom, my preschool classroom video as my classroom setup if you guys would like to, so you can know how my working environment. I never really finished doing part 2 because I lost my phone, and not lost my phone, but my phone broke in California in the month of October when I went to see my boyfriend, so I lost all that footage. But other than that, obviously I would like to record more of my classroom in the month of December because it is my teaching month, guys. So obviously I have a co-teacher. If you guys didn't know, I have a co-teacher, and my co-teacher and I, we do months to teach. So she taught the month of September, so I'm teaching the month, not September, I'm so sorry. She taught the month of November, and I'm teaching the month of December. Obviously she taught the month of September because I taught the month of October. So now December's coming up, so I have to turn in my lesson plans, and obviously books are required in my lesson plans. So I went ahead and purchased books, and this is today's video. It's Goodwill's book haul, because you never know what you can find at Goodwill, literally. So let's get started with today's video. Okay, so the first book that I found, which is a classic tradition, a lot of families does it, and I will be considering doing it for my students, is the Elf on the Shelf. So we got the Elf on the Shelf book, a Christmas tradition, and guess how much I got this book for, my loves? I got it for $3.99. I think this is the most expensive book I've bought, because I think everything is like $1.99 or cheaper, so we'll see. So this is $3.99 and it's brand new. Nothing is written on. It's literally new. Look at this. So I am super excited to read this because let me tell you something. I actually don't know what Elf on the Shelf is. I never really heard of it until last year because my boyfriend's family was doing it to their kid. My boyfriend has kids too, so they were doing it to his kids and his little sister. So this is new to me. So I'm really excited to do Elf on the Shelf for my students. So really excited to read this classic tradition book. But a next book that we have is Olive the Other Reindeer, the deluxe edition, and from my understanding it is a pop-up book, or like a little opening. Let's see. And it's also, yeah, I think it is a pop-up book. Bro, isn't this amazing? Like, what? Look, it's a village. So I know my kids will love this book, and this book was $2.99. So I like, this is the second most maybe expensive book that there is. The third book is Frosty the Snowman, because obviously everybody loves Frosty the Snowman. The fourth book is A Merry Little Christmas. So I've never read this book, and I'm super excited. And it's also new. Like, look at this. Look at the graphics, my loves. And this cost me 99 cents. Literally 99 cents. So I got that. The fifth book is Max's Christmas for 99 cents. 99 cents. Do you guys see that? 99 cents. What? After that, it is Holly and the Hall Moose, our uplifting Christmas adventure. So we got, this is like a chapter book, so it's gonna take me a couple, maybe throughout the day I can read it, or a couple days. So we got this. After that, we have The Night Before Christmas. Again, 99 cents. And good graphic, nothing is written on, it's like brand new. But we have says happy holidays from a student to a teacher. I mean to a student from a teacher. Let me correct myself. And then we also got The Night Before Christmas, also in bigger version of the book. I guess by accident I bought two and I didn't mean to, but it's okay. The more the merrier. My kids love it when I read books to them. And again, this is beautiful. Like, look at the illustration. It's amazing. I love it. Boom. Like, this is gorgeous. And this cost $3.99, so this is one of the most expensive books that I've purchased. Then we have Elf Pets, a Saint Bernard tradition. And this, my friend, cost me $1.99. Really excited. It is based off also with the Elf on the Shelf books. So, you see, pretty excited for this. I love the illustration. I really do. From there, we go to How Muesli Saved Christmas. And this cost me 99 cents. And we also have good illustration, a lot of wording to keep my kiddos entertained. Then we have a classic, The Nutcracker. And this is the story of the Nutcracker ballet. I don't know, how do you guys say it? I say ballet, but I guess it's ballet. Good illustration, no writing like usual, so that's perfect. We continue with the book haul because I bought a lot of books, and this is the biggest snowman ever. I'm pretty excited to read this. Like, what? Like, the biggest snowman ever. Illustrations are gorgeous. Nothing is written on. It is basically brand new and only cost me 99 cents. From there, we got, I think this was like a good, maybe classic old folktale Christmas story, which is called An Ellis Island Christmas. So I kind of really am excited to read this for my students. Let's bring some history into the learning, because obviously we're here to learn. Learning is fun. However, it's not written on, but they wrote notes to it, so I'm gonna have to go through the book and either take out the notes or maybe see like what's the interesting fact that this teacher wrote for their kids. But I love this book. It looked nice. It looked really like traditional and very classic and very a good learning experience. And again, it only cost me 99 cents, so that's a good. From there, we move on to Christmas carols. So I don't sing. I'm a very bad singer. I try. My kids always try to make me sing, but I would probably try my best to sing some of the classic Christmas carols. Very happy for it because we have, for example, Joy to the World. And then I'm not singing for you guys because I can't sing. I promise you, I will literally, you guys were gonna go deaf. Then we got Deck the Halls, and we got Old Little Town of Beltham, Away in the Manager. So we have an Old Christmas Tree. So we have a pretty good amount of carols. So I think they're gonna love that. But I think I'm gonna have my co-teacher sing it because like Miss Stephanny cannot sing. For the life of me, I will literally make everybody go deaf. So yeah. Then we got another Elf on the Shelf type of tradition book. It's like, I guess, a series, and this is Elf Pets, a Reindeer Tradition, and it's 99 cents to wait and $1.99. I'm sorry, $1.99. And of course the illustrations is amazing. I had to get it. Then we go to boom, our famous, typical, everybody knows the story and movie, The Polar Express. And I've got this for $1.99, my loves, $1.99. And literally, it is new. It's not written on. Like, look at this. Look at the illustration. Look at the, I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, this is amazing. So I'm super, super excited to read The Polar Express for my kiddos. Like, I feel like they're going to love, love, love the story. So from there, we are moving on to Angelina's Ice Skates. I think my girls are gonna like this story. And this cost me $1.99. And we got little Angelina and friends ice skating. So we got this story. Moving on to The Very Best Christmas Present. And this, my friend, cost me 99 cents. Super excited. Good illustration. No writing. I am really 100% excited to read these books for my kids. Continuing with the book haul, we got The Christmas in the Puddle Lane. So again, it is 99 cents. So we're reading this to my kids. I feel like they're gonna like it. Illustration is nice, no writing. It's going to be traditional. Continuing, we got, of course, a good famous book that mostly everybody knows. It is The Goodnight Moon, and this, my friend, cost me $1.99. And if you guys haven't heard it, it looks like this. Pretty excited because I like to read to my kids, and I think they're going to enjoy it. I think they're going to enjoy circle time, and I think they're going to enjoy listening and learning new things. So I'm 100% excited for December. And then let's continue. So for Halloween, for October, the month of October, when I taught, I bought a book called Froggy's Halloween, where you scream Froggy. So they love Froggy so much that I was able to find from Goodwill Froggy's Best Christmas, and I know they're gonna love this. Look at this. This is like the best book. Look at this. They're gonna love this. And literally, when I read the story for October theme, I had to scream, "But Froggy!" And they're like, "Miss Stephanie, continue reading." So I even read that book a couple of times for them because they love the story so much, because obviously I had to act out and scream Froggy. So I know they're gonna love this. Let me see if I can find it when they scream Froggy. Well, look at here. It literally says it right here, Froggy, and then it says call Max. So I literally have to be screaming the name, and they're just like, wow. So this is a good story. They love it. I recommend it. And then we're going on to How Santa Got His Job. Again, 99 cents, my friends. Good illustration. Literally, look at this. Wow, this is amazing. 99 cents. We got it in the bundle of joy. Oh, this is going to be last. Then we continue with Gasper and Lisa's Christmas Surprise. We all talk about animals and winter animals like polar bears, and what's the difference between polar bears and grizzly bears and hibernation. So I decided to get a book about two little dog friends that enjoy their Christmas. So that again costs $1.99. I was actually surprised from $1.99. But you know what? A girl ain't judging. I'm getting good books for my kiddos, and that's what matters. Then we got a classic, apparently. Never heard of the story, never read it, but apparently this is a classic, and it is A Wish to Be a Christmas Tree. And this, my friend, cost me $3.99. So super excited for this book. Super excited to read this book. This is how it looks. We're talking about a reindeer, and boom, we're talking about hibernation. We're talking about animals. We're talking about trees, like the evergreens trees. That's what I have to introduce to my students, the different trees and what trees we use for Christmas. So boom, we got a book about trees, basically. And then we got, obviously, this is not a December theme, but this is a classic. It's honestly one of the classics, and if you haven't heard it, you should hear it out, my friends. You should get it, because I think it has a good moral to the story. I think it has a good impact, and it has a good, basically, lesson behind the story that everybody should understand, and it is The Ugly Duckling. The Ugly Duckling. And when I read this to my students, they were like, wow, and they immediately understood, because what I'm trying to teach my 3-year-olds is, what's the moral of the story, what's the sequence of events in the story, and what can you tell me for the lesson, the point of view, the plot. I want to introduce that to my students, so I've been doing that. So when I asked them what's the moral of The Ugly Duckling, they were able to tell me. They already know what I meant when I say what's the moral of the story. They know. And that makes me happy as a teacher, as a preschool teacher, to get a really good education to my early, learners. So Ugly Duckling, totally recommend. I had to have it in my collection, so I bought it. And this, my friend, cost me 99 cents for a classic. And then I have a Snowman All Year, again 99 cents. My kids are gonna love this. Boom. Amazing. I had to. I'm sorry. I love my kids so much that all I think about is them and what they like and what they will want me to read to them, and how to keep them entertained and how to make learning fun. So again, we got It's Christmas, and that cost me 99 cents. So we got that. And then before I get into another topic, another serious topic, I got the last book, Christmas book, which is Snowman Magic. And this, my friend, cost me 99 cents again, and boom. Isn't it gorgeous? We got good books. So this is all my Christmas themes. Now, let me tell you about this. When I saw this book, I had to get it. I didn't care. I had to. It is a monster book. It's nibbles for the book of monsters. So you literally open up and it has its own book inside. So this book is this is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Like the little nibble monster talks to them, talks to the reader. So you have the events that's happening, the sequence of events for Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's only 2 pages, and then you move on, look at the graphic to it, and boom, you got a grizzly bear looking out, and it says poor Goldilocks. And then the next book is the Little Red Riding Hood. You got another, this is Nibble trying to tell you the story. Turn the page, and boom, you got the Little Red Riding Hood. Again, you turn the page and you got Jack and the Beanstalk. Here's Nibble trying to tell you the story. I thought this was an amazing book, and for me it was like, I need this for my collection. So I went and I got it. Loves, I have bought literally $62 worth of books. $62 worth of books in Goodwill, and I got a whole loads of books, even more than that, and from good authors and illustration artists. And I got good moral books for them to understand the more and the concept of the story and why there's a story written to it, what's the lesson behind it. And honestly, I do this because I love it. I love to educate my students. I love that my students are learning something new. I love my students are learning Spanish. My co-teacher and I teach them Spanish, so I want them to be bilingual. We teach them everything because I want them to be prepared for the next grade level, and I want them to even succeed. I have every single faith in every single student that I have. So I see so much potential in all my kiddos because I love them to death. But that's a little bit of my book haul from Goodwill. And I hope you liked today's video, my loves. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to email me. Let me know about any promotions, any collaborations, any small business that you need me to support. I got you. I'm your friend. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. It is in my description box. My Instagram is @Stephchimayco. My Snapchat is XOXO Stephanny. My Twitter is @Stephchimayco. Don't forget to be my virtual friend, be my companion. Not that much of a companion because obviously I have my own significant other, but be my companion to my friendship. Let's become friends. Let's socialize and let's help each other out. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you very soon, my loves.